Hi everybody, it's me, Jilly Bee living her life her way. What a crazy way to start a video. Oh well, okay, so I've just recently done a video about Valour and Victory in the UK, and when I was looking for some other stamps, I forgot I bought these. Actually, I've bought loads since I've made videos, so what am I saying? But I did forget I hadn't even like separated them to go in my drawer of stamps, my little section of stamps here. I really need to do that. Oh look, that is so bad of me. Look at the state of those. ACDC. Oh no. Right, sort them after. Just close that mess up. What are them ones? See, this is what I mean. Look, oh, they're the Victor of Dibley ones as well. Anyway, right, I'm getting distracted, so just chuck that out the way. Right, so these are called, what are they called? Garden Wildlife. So these were produced, I think, in March, I think. Where's the receipt? When did I buy them? Just hold one moment. Yes, 12th of March I bought these, and they've been sat in this envelope. It's disgraceful, isn't it? Because let's face it, stamps ain't cheap. So let's get them out. Let's get looking at what I bought. See, the post office know me that well. They keep things for me. Right, let's get the stamps out first. What a mess. Right, so they're the envelopes with the little inserts. There are the postcards. And these are the stamps. So I didn't buy many stamps. Did I buy many at all? Do you know, it's so expensive these days, stamps. But never mind. Anyway, so I bought 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 first class and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 second class stamps. And these were from March of this year. So we've got the smooth newt. Newts in this country are an endangered species. So if somebody wanted to build on land and these little guys were living there, the answer is a fat no. No, no, no. We've got a hedgehog, the robin, the buff-tailed bumblebee. Look at the bee. Beautiful. And a garden snail. Smoky. There we are. Guess you'll be getting a postcard with a snail on it, and I'm sure Rob will be getting a hedgehog sticker, and Renee, there's nothing very fish-like or ocean-like, but there is a common frog that lives in water, so you may get that one. So we've got the fox. These are second class. We've got the blackbird. How beautiful. We've got the common frog. They've got the blue tit, and we've got the badger. I remember once seeing a badger. You don't see them because they come out at night, so I'm not out at night. But I was driving home from somewhere very late at night, around midnight, and I was going, it was a countryside, and I was going down a dip in the road, and it was, the trees arched over this dip in the road, and I saw something moving across the road, and it was big but low to the ground. I thought it was a dog at first. It was a huge badger. I was so lucky to see it. Glad I didn't hit it with my car. Luckily I wasn't going fast. Anyhow, those are the stamps from the Royal Mail. Let's look at the postcards next. It's good to get the postcards because it gives you an idea of how lovely the stamps are, because you can't always see the detail in a small stamp. So we've got a fox, very common, very they can be very rural as well. They can live, and you know, they can live in cities and towns and places like that. I do see quite a lot of foxes in and around where I live. The blackbird, I love a blackbird. That's a male blackbird, I think, on a bird bath. Then we have the common frog. We saw some toads in somebody's garden not so long ago, and all the frog spawn, there was so much of it, it was amazing. We've got the blue tit, absolute beautiful bird, tiny bird as well. We've got the smooth newt, which I've just mentioned. The newts, there's quite a few different varieties, and if a certain variety is on your land, you've had it, you can't do, well, you shouldn't move it anyway, but if you saw one, you couldn't hurt it or remove it from where it's living because they're protected. It might say on the back, actually. No, it doesn't say. Then we have the badger. Lovely. I've come across a few badger sets in the past. I wouldn't share where they are for obvious reasons, but I have come across badger sets, and like I said, I saw one very close to me driving home in the countryside one evening. Absolutely beautiful and huge it was. We've got the friendly hedgehog. Love a hedgehog. I've had hedgehogs where I used to live. Every year would have their babies under the shed, so that was lovely to see. You don't feed hedgehogs milk or anything like that. Cat meat, I think you can, and mealworms, but not too many mealworms, because it can give them a very upset tummy, which leads to dehydration. So yeah, there we are. Very good for your garden, getting rid of slugs and snails and stuff like that. They're very good if you've got a vegetable plot. The robin always reminds me of past loved ones and Christmas. Beautiful bird, absolutely beautiful. Very curious they are as well. If you're gardening, they will be very close to you because they want the worms out of the soil. Very cheeky. We've got the buff-tailed bumblebee. Love a bumblebee. Love bees. Not so keen on wasps. They're just angry, aren't they, all the time? But a bumblebee, beautiful. Trying to have flowers in the pots and things at the moment for bee friendly and insects, because they need all the help we can get, can't they? And then we have the garden snail, which everybody hates. If you've got a plot with vegetables in, I don't hate them. I think they're quite cute. They're just doing the thing, aren't they? Everybody's got to eat, including the snail. If a thrush came along, that snail would be battered and taken out of the shell and eaten. So yeah, but not so good if you've got a raw cabbages. So those are the stamps and the postcards. I love them. I think they're all amazing. Have you got a favourite one? You'll have to let me know in the comments. My favourite one is the bumblebee. I love bees. My favourite thing ever. And I got the first day cover envelopes as well with a little robin on, look. Isn't that beautiful? So I can get these sent out to friends and what have you. And inside each envelope, these cost 30p for an envelope at the post office with a little slip. And it gives you information like above, foxes breed once a year with cubs being sighted playing in gardens in early summer. Look at their little fat foxes. Look, baby cubs. We've got robins are very territorial and reinforce this by singing loudly on prominent perches, and the badgers are nocturnal, spending most of the night foraging for foods such as earthworms. So that's cool, isn't it? So those will go in these envelopes like so, and then I will add stamps to them and send them on their way to friends and post crosses alike. There's a lot of post crosses like the postcard in an envelope, don't they? So I thought it'd be quite cool to get the envelopes. That's the reason I started buying them, actually, for friends, but also for post crosses who say the postcard gets damaged. Depends where you live, I suppose. So they prefer them in an envelope. So I could use one of those envelopes with a matching stamp if I wanted to. So guys, that is my little video on garden wildlife. And it's lovely to see garden wildlife, isn't it? So there's a lot of artificial grass now. It's a bit of a craze, isn't it? And the poor animals, they can't dig up artificial grass to get an earthworm, can they? So we've all got to like pull together and help the wildlife best we can, because, you know, building houses on meadows and stuff like that, you know, and these poor animals just get pushed further and further out, don't they? So we've got to help them all that we can. After all, we are living in their home, not the other way around, in my opinion. Anyway guys, that is the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you had a favourite postcard, favourite stamp. Let me know in the comments. And what is your favourite wildlife, garden wildlife animal? Take care now. Bye bye now. Bye bye.